Hey guys, welcome back to another very interesting video of our channel Versatile Knowledge, and in this video I'll be doing the unboxing and I'll be giving my detailed first impressions of the LG Wing. This smartphone actually costs 29,999 rupees and is available on Flipkart. Inside the box we have the LG Wing over here, and it is actually a really premium device to hold in my first impression. And this is the USB Type-C cable. We have the quick start guide with the warranty information. Also we have this back case which has been provided, which feels really good and premium and has a sticky surface on the inner surface. And this is the smartphone. Let me open the wrapper over here, and when I put the back case to the smartphone, it looks really cool because it is actually having a plastic based finish, and it is a hard plastic based case and not the transparent case that is being provided on all those smartphones these days. And also it feels really good to hold in the hand with the back case attached. And when we talk about the smartphone, we have the USB Type-C port, and this is the glossy back surface that is present with the aluminum frame and the power button, volume up and down button, and we have the SIM card tray at the left side, and we have the microphone, and also there is a completely bezel-less display on the front surface of this device. As you can see, we have the antenna bands on the surface of the left and right side. We have the pop-up camera on the top, the microphone at the bottom, secondary microphone at the top, and also we have the curved display. It has left and right side curved displays, and also this is the most important factor. I have set up the device completely, guys, and it runs on the Snapdragon 765G. And let me just go ahead to the settings over there, and as you can see, we have the system and about phone, and it runs still on the Android 10 with an old security patch, guys, which is a January 1st security patch. Let me go to the update and check whether we have got any updates or not. And as you can see, we don't have any updates available as of now. I'll update you guys if we get any software update on this smartphone. And this is the most important USP, that is the unique selling point, which is these wings. Swivel home is present, add and rearrange apps, swivel mode, add second screen apps, and this is the display. So there is a top display and also a bottom small display where you can use this for multitasking, and you can watch a movie and text with someone, you can play a game and view a map over here. Multiple horizons of options that gets opened up with this device, and it is a fantastic option in my opinion. This has two OLED displays, guys. Both of these OLED displays on this device looks great in my opinion, and both of them are a 60 Hz refresh rate panel. So guys, I have actually set up this device completely, and I have used this device for a couple of days now after unboxing this, and I have not rushed into making the unboxing video because I just wanted to give my experience in this first impressions video, and I wanted to explain you guys in detail about what this device is actually all about. Let me just straight away dive into the most important aspect of this smartphone, that is the cameras. This smartphone LG Wing has a camera setup which includes 3 cameras at the back, which is a 64 megapixel primary sensor with an f1.8 aperture with OIS, and a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, f1.9 aperture with 117 degree wide field of view. Also there is a third sensor which is 12 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture and 120 degree field of view, which helps in capturing those wide action shots with that gimbal stabilization that is present. And when you closely look at the back surface of the smartphone, it says Hexa motion stabilizer, if you guys can see over here. Hexa motion stabilizer means with 6 different directional axes, the gimbal works perfectly in order to provide extreme stabilization. With the help of this, you can take some amazing quality shots on this smartphone with the video recording. And when we talk about the selfie camera of this device, it is a 32 megapixel selfie camera which is present on this pop-up selfie mechanism. So there is 2 different types of motorized parts that is happening in this smartphone. That is, one is with respect to the selfie camera, and the second thing is with respect to this gimbal based stabilization. And as you can see, when you go to the camera application and just do like this, what happens is that gimbal mode just turns on. And as you can see, it mentions prevent the camera from shaking by using your phone as a gimbal. For best results, record in areas with lots of light. So that means in daylighting conditions or good lighting conditions, it will help you to record some amazing videos. As you can see, it is actually telling you guys how to use this. Joystick is something you can use like this. As you can see, you can move joystick like this, top, bottom and left, right, you can move the joystick, which is fantastic. Just click on got it over here and just click on got it. First person view mode is present over there, and you can use the pan follow mode, and there is also follow mode. Just click on done, and this is the gimbal mode, guys. In the gimbal mode, it can only record in the full HD resolution. As you can see, it says FHD. In the gimbal mode, the highest resolution that is supported is full HD, because the wide angle camera that is present at the back is actually capped at full HD. The next option that is present is the time lapse, so you can just take some amazing quality time lapse with this gimbal mode, guys. And also there is the slow motion options that is present over there. Also, let's go to something called as dual recording, which is another cool feature. So that means you can record both front and back at the same instant of time. As you can see, both the rear camera is on over there and the front camera is on. So just like the clone mode that we have on MIUI, you can actually record from both the rear camera and the front camera at the similar instant of time. This device has one of the best cameras that is available in this price range. I'm just talking about the actual quality of the images that is produced from these cameras. In terms of the aspect ratio, if you can select over here, as you can see, you can actually select 4:3 aspect ratio to take 64 megapixel photos all the time, and there is 4:3, 16:9, 1:1, and also full frame photos. And also we have the portrait mode option that is there, AR stickers that is present over there. And also when you go to the more options, we have the night mode options, panorama, manual camera options, YouTube live. You can just make a YouTube live right out of this camera application, which is fantastic. We have manual video mode, slow motion mode, and also AR stickers present. There is time lapse over there, and there is video option over here. And in video, one cool thing is from the rear camera you can record 4K 60 FPS, guys. And also there is support for 4K 30, full HD 60, and also full HD 30, and also HD. And when you talk about the front camera, you can record 4K videos from front camera as well. As you can see, there is 4K videos from front camera as well, 30 FPS, that is 30 frames per second, which is fine. And also from the rear camera, we have support for the optical image stabilization even at 4K 60 FPS mode, and the front camera has electronic image stabilization at 4K 30 FPS. I'll be putting up some camera samples for your reference. These are very basic camera samples, guys. I have not done a complete test of these cameras.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring.
Screen protector that was provided for both the secondary display and also for the main display as well. Now let's come to the next important thing about this device, which is about the storage and RAM and processor. This device is powered by a Snapdragon 765G, which is an upper mid-range processor which has Adreno 620 GPU, and it is a 7 nanometer octa-core based processor, guys. This is the same which we had seen on the OnePlus Nord as well. When this smartphone was launched, it was actually launched at 80,000 and then came down to 55,000. I think at both those price range, this smartphone's processor does not justify that price range. At 30,000 rupees, this justifies the processor that is used on this device, which is Snapdragon 765G. It has 8GB of LPDDR4X based RAM, UFS 2.1 based 128GB of storage space is available. And when you go to About Phone over there and go to storage over here, out of the 128GB, I've actually installed many applications and updated the default applications as well. That's why it shows 37.47GB in use and 90GB is available. And let me just open the SIM tray that is present over here to check out whether we have expandable storage or not. So guys, as you can see over here, it has this rubber band that is present over there at the start. This will actually help to prevent some water droplets to going inside. Hybrid SIM card solution guys. It has a normal SIM card and a memory card slot that is present over there. You can put two SIMs or you can put one memory card as well. The SIM tray is quite big and it feels sturdy as well. There is no headphone jack that is present on this device, which is a bummer in my opinion, because LG was one of the last brands which had kept the headphone jack on their smartphones. Now since we talked about processor and everything, let me go to the Geekbench guys. I have done a couple of tests on Geekbench. In this particular test, I had actually got a single core score of 542 and multi-core score of 1425, and on another test I had got 577 and 1443, which seems to tell me that this is in mid-range category. You can't expect LG G8X level performance on this. Now let me talk about another important thing, which is the network guys. This device has Bluetooth 5.1 support, dual band GPS, and also this has support for 5G. 6 important 5G bands are supported in India, and this is probably one of the highest number of 5G bands which is supported in the 30,000 rupee category. Now let's talk about this swivel mechanism and everything. So this device actually has an IP54 dust and water resistance guys. IP54 is not like a complete water resistance like IP68 which is seen on LG G8X thing. IP54 means it has resistance towards some dust and some slight water splashes from different angles. So that means if you are using it in slight rain or something, it should be fine because it has IP54 rating. And also this device comes with a durable hinge. If you're doing this swiveling motion for multiple number of times in a day, you should not actually worry, because LG says there is 2 lakh times it is tested and it is fine. It has a Corning Gorilla Glass 5 base back, as I said earlier, and it is actually really premium to hold with an aluminum frame as well. And also there is a screen protector that was provided inside the box, which I think does not do the job, and also the back case that was provided inside the box, which is fine in my opinion. Now let's talk about another important thing, that is this device also comes with anti-repellent coating for both these two screens and also this area guys. That means some water splashes, if it is present, it should be just fine. It should not damage this mechanical movements that is present on this device. And also this device comes with the military grade standard 810G based protection for drop and shock resistance, but that doesn't guarantee that if you drop this device this does not break or something. No, glass is glass and glass breaks. Now let's talk about the battery on this device guys. The battery on the LG Wing is just a 4000 mAh battery, and it has support for 25 watt fast charging with USB power delivery. So that means if you are having a USB power delivery based charger like the one that is present on the MacBook Pro charger or a OnePlus 8T charger or something like that, this device can fast charge with the help of those chargers, and also comes with wireless charging with support for wireless charging up to 13 watt as well. Another important aspect of this device, that is the displays of this device guys. This device actually comes with a 6.8 inch OLED display made by LG. That is a plastic OLED display that is made by LG guys. This is a 6.8 inch display, and since the width of the smartphone is just 74 millimeter over here, you can easily hold the smartphone like this. So if you hold the smartphone, you won't feel that this smartphone is quite big in your hands. OLED display with a resolution of 2460 x 1080. It has a 60 Hz display. When you go to the inside screen, this is a 3.9 inch OLED display guys. This is a GOLED. So this is a GOLED display, this is a POLED display. Both of them are made by LG. This display over here has a resolution of 1240 x 1080. For both the displays, what is the advertised nits is around 480 nits of advertised brightness is present guys, and also in the extended auto brightness condition, that is in outdoor lighting condition, this can peak up the brightness up to 580 nits or 590 nits. It has support for HDR10 certification on this device guys, and also this device has the Widevine L1 certification. I've actually checked on both the platforms guys. Let me just show you over here. Just go to DRM info application. Over here, as you can see, it says Widevine L1 certification, and I'm going to the Amazon Prime Video and Netflix platforms to show you guys that this device actually supports full HD playback on both the platforms. As you can see over here in the Netflix platforms, it says HD. That means it can playback in HD. Let me go to the app settings over there, and when you go to app settings and when you scroll down over there and go to playback specification, as you can see, it says full HD. On Amazon Prime Video platform also you can playback in full HD. Let me go to Tenet Move movie over there. So Amazon Prime Video also supports in full HD, and just go to settings over here and just go to manage streaming quality. In the streaming quality it says 1.82 GB per hour. It has support for full HD playback on Amazon Prime Video as well. Now let me go back and check on YouTube application, guys. Checking the resolution, it says it has support for 2160 frames per second with HDR. This is one of the best displays that you can get in this price range, guys, in terms of viewing angles, in terms of sharpness, in terms of brightness, in terms of dynamic range, everything. This looks fantastic, and the display quality is just outstanding. Since it is curved as well, more premiumness is provided for this display in this device. Now let's talk about the speakers and audio on this device, guys. This device does not come with an headphone jack, which is actually a bummer. Also, this device does not come with a stereo speaker as well. I think they could have doubled the earpiece as a secondary speaker. There is the only single speaker that is present at the bottom. Let me play a video to actually show you guys the sound quality of this device. As you guys just saw, the speaker quality on this device is just average, guys, because it is having a single mono firing speaker at the bottom. Overall media experience, if you're having a Bluetooth headphones or something, is fantastic. And also there is no punch hole or there is no interruptions that is present on the front display. Since there is a pop-up camera, the overall media experience will be fantastic minus the sound quality. The most important thing about this device, that is the USP of this smartphone, is with respect to this swivel mode or this wings that comes out. The wings are something that gives a new perspective to this device. Whether watching YouTube on one screen and playing games or chatting to someone on the other screen, auto mode turned on, you can actually use it like this as well with the applications running over there. So as you can see over here, I'm using in this mode. If I just shift it to this mode, both the screens, that is the small screen and also the main screen, shifts to this mode. And when I just turn it over here like this, both the screens, that is the main screen and also the sub screen, turns to this mode, and it actually adjusts to this resolution really well. And also when you just turn it over like this, both these screens get adjusted to this mode. So that means in all the four directions you can actually use these applications, and it is fantastic. So if I'm watching a video over here and I want to text with someone over here, that is one of the major advantages I feel, because that is something that we do on a regular basis. We actually put the device to picture-in-picture mode on YouTube and we try to text. You can use this feature to text and watch videos at the similar instant of time. If you just move like this, the video becomes full screen and the second application can open. And also you can move video from that screen to this screen. As you can see, when you move a video from that screen to this screen, it will play in this small screen as well, guys. As you can see, if you expand, it becomes so small. The aspect ratio of the video kind of changes. If you're actually typing on some application, the keyboard opens over here, which is actually fantastic. Large size keyboard. You can text with a person over here with the chat window over here and the keyboard that is present at the bottom. In terms of my first impressions, I'm actually impressed with just this wing flying over and getting adjusted to this large screen and small screen. Productivity, I'm not sure. I will have to check and I will have to come back to you on that in my subsequent videos of my LG Wing. I'll be actually doing many more videos on LG Wing, and also I have the LG G8X Think over there. I have no plans of selling these two devices because these are like very unique devices. I don't want to sell these two devices. I will actually keep these two devices as a collection in my smartphone library. So that's it for my first impressions video of the LG Wing, guys. If you guys have liked this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more interesting and amazing content like this one. Thank you for watching, guys.